What is up, mama, and welcome back. Today is lower rounds. So we are focusing all on the lower body. So go ahead, get your dumbbells ready. Pregnancy and postpartum, while there's nothing that we're doing where we're laying solely on our back, there is a lot of front loading. So of course, make sure you're watching that core. Any signs of intolerance in the middle of that abdomen, coning, bulging, doming, a sinking in, or even pressure down on the pelvic floor, regress the moves, okay? Dumbbells are needed. We have 4 rounds of work, 3 exercises each round, 30 seconds of work, 0 rest, repeating 4 times. So it is gonna fly by. But other than that, let's go ahead and dive right on into today's workout. We're gonna get started with some hand sweeps, so stick a leg out and sweep it on up right there. There we go. All right, so like I said, 4 rounds of work, 3 exercises each round, repeating 4 times. All right, if it's unilateral, we'll get it on the next time. And also, you have 30 seconds on, 0 rest. So it is back to back, take rest when you need it, okay? We do have very little rest between each round itself, okay? So I'm gonna show you or tell you what's coming up. I will show you as many as I can. Then when it comes to the round itself, you just hop into the full thing. Go ahead and give me some hinges here. You just hop into the full move, adjust as I talk, okay? There we go. If you've never worked out with me before, hi, hello, my name is Bree. I do talk a lot in my workouts. I like to make sure you have the right form, because if you have the right form, you're gonna get the most out of the move, reduce chances of injury. You're gonna work the muscles you wanna work and that need to work. And also you're gonna get the most out of the workout. I also like to encourage, motivate as well, but however, I understand squat butt kicker. Let's go right here. I understand if that's not your thing, feel free to mute me. I won't be offended. And also, I do give modifications, advancements, pre-postnatal adjustments. So if you need any of those, just know I always show full out first, then I give those. You just adjust as I talk, okay? Do as much as you can, and as I talk, just adjust how you need it. Go ahead, give me some hips right here. If you need to hold on to something, totally okay. Round 1 is squat, sumo squat, and a lateral lunge. So just start thinking about the weight for those. There we go. Good job. Now go ahead, come on down to the ground for me. You're gonna lay so flat right here. Rotate that pelvis. Give me some glute bridges. There we go. Nice, easy. Now stay up here and push out. There we go. Good job. Like I said, round 1, squat, sumo squat, and lateral lunge. Again, take breaks when you need them, okay? The best way to modify for these 3 moves, limit the range of motion that you go. Maintain form, but limit range of motion. Go ahead and relax, grab some water, grab your weight. Also, make sure that you reduce the weight, okay? Now, you can do these moves with 1 dumbbell, 2 dumbbells. It is solely up to you, all right? I'm gonna grab my weight real quick. Squat first, sumo squats after that, and then those lateral lunges, okay? For a squat, you're gonna have your feet slightly outside of your hips. You're gonna have a nice slight hinge at your hips here. Rotate your pelvis. What I mean by that is don't stick your glutes out, don't arch your back, rotate, okay? Ribs over hips. You're gonna have that slight hinge here, chest is tall and proud, down and up, okay? Sumo, step it out a little bit wider. Same thing, lateral lunge, one side, out to the side, okay? We'll get the other side when we repeat. For the squat, you can do suitcase carry, loaded up carry, front carry, or on your back. Totally up to you. Get ready. Squats. Ready, go. Right here. Now, I will say, if you use the weight and you're holding it up high, you're gonna engage that core just a little bit more, just so you know, okay? Make sure that if you are holding the weight up high, shoulders, chest are on your back like I am. You're not letting it cave you forward, okay? Sumo's coming up next. You're just gonna step out a little bit wider. That's all you're gonna do. Ready? And let's go. Now, again, you can keep the weight here, load it here, hold one here, hold one or two down here. It's up to you, okay? Nice, tall, proud through your chest. Core is nice and engaged. If you're feeling it in your low back, I need you to rotate that pelvis and engage your core. Let's go. Coming up next is lateral lunge, one side, one side. All right. In 2, 1, go. Right here, as you do a lateral lunge, you're stepping out. How far out really depends on flexibility, fitness level, range of motion, etc. Okay? Now, when you step out, toes are forward. You do not rock up on this back leg, okay? Nice, straight down, whether you have your weights here, here, or loaded up, okay? Push up, there you go. Going back to squat, ready, go. Back to your squat. And I want you to know it's okay if you need to take a few seconds to get set up. That's okay. I'm not gonna knock you for that. Just get set up quickly and hop in. Core is nice and engaged. Now pregnancy, and even postpartum, depending on when you are postpartum. Sumo, ready, go. If you are having issues with pelvic pain, for this lateral lunge, I don't want you to do that, okay? Instead, I want you to come down here and you're gonna give me some fire hydrants. All right, you will work on one side, get the other side when we repeat, okay? But I don't want you to have to deal with that pelvic pain, okay? Lateral lunge is coming up next. You're going to the other leg. Ready? Let's go. When you are getting into this lateral lunge, you have a slight hinge at your hips, okay? You're not straight up and you're not folding forward, okay? So again, rotate that pelvis, lock in your core, step out. Hinge at your hip here, but also sit down into this back glute. Let it all lengthen, push up through that foot, okay? You're doing great. We have another round coming up. Squat, ready? Back into it. Let's go. You're doing great. Breathe for me. You're doing awesome. This is your third repeat. So you have one left after this, all right? Breathe and push. Can you go up any heavier? If you don't have the equipment to do so, slow the move down. Sumo, ready, go. I am gonna grab heavier for this one. Then you got that lateral lunge. You're doing great. Breathe, don't hold your breath. Do not hold your breath. Lateral lunge, other side, go. So whatever side you started with, you're back to that side, okay? Breathe. Control the movement. Make sure you're engaging that core. You're not arching or rounding, okay? Hinge. There you go, breathe. You're doing great. We're going back to the top, squat it out, let's go. This is the last time, okay? Last time. Again, if you're feeling it in your low back, rotate that pelvis. What tends to happen, especially if you hold the weight up high, is you'll start to get this arch, okay? Rotate it in, okay? Let your core work. Sumo, get ready, go. If you need to, take out the weight. Focus on the good form and nail that. Because if you're adding weight, but your form isn't there, you're working the wrong muscles. okay? You will not get the right work. You're not gonna see the results you want. All right, let's go. You're doing great. Breathe for me. You're strong, all right? You lift babies all day. Lateral lunge, go. Babies, children, all right, you do it all day. Coming up in round 2, you have an RDL, curtsy lunge, and then a reverse lunge to a calf raise. All right, RDL is that hinge movement we did in the warm-up. The movement starts at your hips, all right, not your knees. Ready? Rest. Let me talk through this RDL real quick. Weight is gonna be close to your body the whole time. Slight bend here, feet are underneath your hips. You're coming down, keeping the weight close to your body, mid-shin or just above. Squeeze through your glutes to stand up. You have to keep a neutral position throughout your spine or you're gonna feel it in that low back, okay? Curtsy is right here, one side, all right? Get ready, RDLs, go. Act like you have a high bar stool chair behind you that you're aiming to hit, okay? So, high bar stool chair here, you have to push your hips back to tap it, right? It's not just this. This is doing nothing but working your back, okay? You actually have to push those hips back. Core is nice and engaged. Shove those hips back. Squeeze to come up. Curtsy, ready? Let's go right here. Weight or no weight, up to you, okay? For this move, let me get this stuff out of the way. This front leg, knee tracks in line with your toes, meaning it doesn't leave a wobble, okay? You're gonna step back in at an angle. All right, you're not super far back. All right, right here, you come down as far as you can comfortably. Push up. This is the working leg. It's predominantly the working leg, okay? Let it take the bulk of it, all right? Reverse lunge, ready? You're gonna give me a reverse lunge back. Come here, calf raise. Stay on this leg. All right, stay on that one leg. All right, 2 weights, 1 weight, up to you, all right? Gotta grab different weight. Reverse to calf. We're about to go back to the top. Sumo. Do not let that back knee tap the ground, it hovers. Sumo, go. Core is engaged, right here. Push those hips back. That's where it starts. If you need to drop the weight, go through the move without it. If you need to, get about 1.5 feet, 2 feet away from a wall. Focus on reaching back to tapping that wall, okay? That's your goal, is you're shoving your hips back, squeezing your glutes to come up. Curtsy, other side, go. Strong in your core. There you go. Slight hinge at your hips. You're doing great. Pushing through it. There we go. I need you to be challenging yourself though. If you're like, oh, this is so easy, up your weight. Up your weight, slow the move down. Do whatever you gotta do. Reverse lunge, other side, go. When you come into the calf raise, I need you to hit all of your toes, okay? A lot of times when people go into the calf raise, they spill out into their pinky toes. I don't want that to be you. You need to hit all toes, okay? All toes. There we go. Do not hit that back knee down on the ground. RDL, go. I'm gonna talk about this real quick. When you come into a reverse lunge or forward lunge, doesn't matter. Your back knee should never hit the ground. Now there are certain exercises where we do start here and we end here. However, it's a completely different progression, okay? When you are doing a lunge, it's supposed to be a fluid movement, right? If you touch your knee to the ground, one, if you aren't good at it, meaning you just slam it down, you let gravity win, you don't control it, you're going to have your knee, curtsy lunge, other side, go. You're gonna have that knee slam into the ground, and you have a little thing called a bursa sac, okay? That bursa sac is gonna rupture, and trust me, you aren't gonna be happy. All right. Additionally, if you don't have the proper mechanics and form in that move to start with, or the strength for what your weight you're using, getting up out of it, you're more than likely not gonna have good form. And therefore you're gonna use the wrong muscles. We're going to reverse lunge, other side. You're gonna use the wrong muscles, all right? You're going to potentially create imbalances, risk of injury, and we don't want that, right? And not only that, but when you rest down here, you're taking out a good portion of the load, the tension that your muscles can be using, okay? You're letting them relax for a little bit. And again, there's a place and time for that. Back to the top, RDL, but it's a completely different focus, progression, etc., okay? And if you've worked one-on-one with me, you've probably done that progression before. For any of my clients that do these workouts. There you go. All four corners of your feet on the ground. All right, don't let those toes pop up. Curtsy, let's go. Breathe. You're doing good, you're doing good. Keep pushing, keep fighting. All right, if it burns, let it burn. That's the muscle trying. It's working, it's fighting for you. Let it fight. Let it get stronger, don't limit it. Don't limit it, reverse lunge. Ready, go. Reverse, load it, calf raise. Control that descent, don't let gravity win. All right, hit it, pause, slowly lower. There you go. Round 3, primarily gonna be on the ground, okay? You're gonna have a heel press, but you can use bands for all of these if you want, okay? But a heel press, then we're gonna lock it down on the floor, a diagonal kick out, and then we're gonna do ham curls. Well, ham curls before the lockout, sorry. So move 1. If you want, put a band across your thighs for all of these moves. You're coming down here on the ground, right here. You can also put a weight right there in the crook. Then we're gonna do some hammy curls. I'll show you that when it comes because we're almost out of time to mod this move. Just don't use weight, all right? I need you here on all fours, rotate that pelvis, lock in that core, weights in your hands, get ready, let's go. Your foot is flexed, meaning you're pulling those toes back towards your shin, okay? What I need you to do, bring that knee in towards your elbow and then kick up. I want you going to hip height or just below. You're not kicking to the ceiling, okay? I do not need that low back arching. That means that your low back is now trying to take over what your glutes should be doing, okay? This is your setup for the next move. Ready? You're gonna place a dumbbell, grip it with your feet. If you want, don't use the dumbbell, all right? And you're gonna curl it in, slow and controlled here. Slow and controlled. Pregnancy, postpartum, or anybody else. You can move that band down around your foot that's gonna be on the ground and around the foot that's gonna be working. Take that leg out and just curl here. All right, good job. Go ahead and come on down just like this. This is a lockdown position. Take that leg you just worked. You're gonna cross it over, shoot it up to the sky. It's at a diagonal. There you go, at a diagonal. Squeeze, you should feel it right in here. That's where we want, not your main glute, all right? Keep going, you're about to go back to the top. And we're gonna do that heel press. And go, other leg. Now, if you wanted to do the weight, you're gonna put it right in that crook of your knee, all right? You're gonna squeeze down on it, lift. There you go, bring it in towards your elbow. Now, what I don't want you to be leaning out to the side. If you need to, offset with the opposite arm so that you don't lean. You need to rotate your pelvis, lock in that core, okay? Get ready, hammy curls, go. Now again, if you want, wrap a band around your feet and you're right here. You can even just be right here if you want, okay? If not, down here, make sure you're set up before you start lifting. You got a grip on the weight, slow and controlled. Here we go. Right here. Coming up next is that diagonal kick out. Other side, get ready, go. And again, you can wear a band for all of these. Flex that foot. Really reach over that back leg before you kick up. That's gonna allow that muscle to lengthen, which means it's gonna get more work in there, okay? There we go. Do not arch that low back. Only go as high as you can without arching it. We're going back to the top. Heel press, go. Go, go, go. Strong in your core. You're not arching. That foot is flexed. Drive that elbow or knee up to the elbow. Slow and controlled. This is not about repping out however much you can, okay? And remember, hip height or just below. I don't want you kicking for the stars. All right, that's gonna get your low back on. It's gonna eliminate the glutes. Ham curl, go. It's okay if you have to take a few seconds to get set up here. For this one, I found that I typically have to lift heavier than I think in order to feel it. Breathe, you're doing great, mama. You are doing amazing. You're strong. You're here. Yes, lock down diagonal, go. There we go. Control it, all right? Don't just be swinging it around. Really think about that muscle right here, okay? Really think about, I need this muscle to connect, to engage, to lift this leg, okay? The glute medius, let's go. Back to the top, heel press, go. You're doing awesome. Breathe. You have one final round after this, okay? The last round is kind of like, not really like compound moves, but they're not as static. I'll say it that way. They're not as static as these moves, okay? I am gonna show you one of the moves. It's called a gorilla swing to bareback. Now, if you've been with me, ham curl, get ready, go. If you've been with me, you've done this move before. All right, but I'm gonna show that one during the break, but it is the third move you do. I'm just gonna show you so you know what it is before it starts, okay? But for round 4, you have a duck walk, or you can do in place, twisted RDL, one leg at a time there. And then we have gorilla swings to barebacks, okay? Breathe. Get ready, your last diagonal, go, go, go. So duck walks are like staggered B stance, single leg, however you want to call it, squats, except you're doing it in a walking fashion, walking forward, walking back, or you can do it in just one space, okay? Now let me show you first the gorilla swings to barebacks, okay? So for this move, you're getting your dumbbells. You can use it without, it's just gonna load your legs more. You're gonna swing, swing, hit the bear, and crawl it back, okay? Now mod, I will show you different. You never go down for it, okay? First move, no weight. You're gonna get low, step out about a foot, foot and a half, squat, little stance, squat. Let's go, join me. Little stance, step it back, little stance, step it back. So you never fully stand up. Okay, now, if that is way too much, you're gonna step back, go as low as you can, step fully up. Weight, no weight, up to you. Your back leg, no matter what, is not taking the brunt of the weight. It is there for support and stability, okay? Forward and back if you can. Coming up next, twisted RDL. Ready, come on. So offset right here, twist over that front leg. So it's like an RDL, but instead of going straight down like we did earlier, you twist over. You twist over. So still shoot your hips back, twist, squeeze to come up. Coming up next is that gorilla. 2 swings, bear crawl back. I'm gonna show fall out, then mod, I got you, okay? Ready? Let's go. You're swinging, hit that bear, walk it back, mod. Pregnancy, postpartum mod. Get low, walk here, and then little back pedals, all right? You can hold weight if you want, you can slap on a band if you want, totally up to you. That duck walk is coming up. Now for the duck walk, you can add weight, band, whatever you want. I'm giving myself some more room. Ready, go. So, you're coming here, you're staying low, all right? About a foot, foot and a half in front, right here, right here. And then you walk it back. There we go. Remember, mod, pregnancy, postpartum. Stand up, offset, little, come up. Right here. Twisted RDL, go. For the twisted, remember, it's just like a normal RDL. Still karate chopping at those hips. You're still hinging here. The difference, you're offsetting, okay? So this back foot is going in line with your toes. We're a little bit behind, and you're twisting over that front leg, okay? Everything else needs to be the same. Still engaging the core, ribs over your hips, hinging and pushing back. Go into those gorilla swings. Go, go, go. Mod, pregnancy, postpartum. Remember, you are staying low and giving me low walks, like squat walks forward. And then you're doing little back pedals in that low position. All right? You're doing great. If you're not using weight, your hands will be on the ground and you're just gonna work your legs a little bit more, okay? Back to the top. Duck walks, go. Lock it in. You stay low. You stay low, right? You never fully stand up unless you're mod, okay? You're doing great. If you need to stay in one place, stay low, step forward, step back, stay low. Step forward, step back, stay low. Right here, all right? You're doing great, okay? You're strong, you've got this. Go into that twisted, back to the first side, go. Load it up, offset, core is engaged. Shoot your hips back, twist. All right, there you go. Now the reason why I love throwing in twisted RDLs, one, it's a normal plane of motion that we move in every day, okay? But additionally, think about it, as moms, we don't just pick up here, move, pick up here, right? We're efficient. We're gonna go down, gorilla swings, go, and we're gonna move from every angle while we're down there, right? So it's good to practice those functional movements, train for them. There you go. Lock in that bear. Yes, you're strong. You're strong. Keep going. I'm right here with you. I'm fighting with you. I feel it too. You're great. All right. And back to the top. Guess what? Last time. Let's go, let's go. You're strong, mama. You're brave. You're beautiful. You're courageous. You're strong. You're worthy. You're in it. Let's go. Stay low. Even if you're modifying, try just a little bit to stay low, okay? You're doing good. Coming to next, twisted RDL. One final time. Let's go. Lock it in, shift it back. All right? Make sure if you're doing this, again, you're not just bending forward. You're pushing your hips back. All right? There you go. That gorilla swing is coming up. One final time. You know it. You know how to mod for it. I need you to bring it for me. Give me the best you got. Get ready. Go! You are inside your last 30 seconds. Let's go, let's go. Come on. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Get the negative thoughts out. They don't live here. They don't live here. Don't doubt yourself. I'm not doubting you, so don't you dare do it to yourself. Let's go. Say the word you want your kids to believe about themselves and go. Come on. You're stronger. You're stronger. And woo! Oh, I'm so proud of you. Walk it out. Just for a few seconds. All right. Breathe. I am so proud of you. All right. I know those gorillas to the barebacks, they can be something else, right? But you did it. All right, you're here, you're at the end. You challenged yourself. Big inhale up for me. Exhale. There we go. On your inhale, think about how you did this. It's a success. It's a victory. Exhale. Any negative thoughts, any doubts, come on up, inhale. Come on down. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Mama, I need you to believe in you, okay? I can only believe in you so much. I will give you all that I can, but that only goes so far, right? At the end of the day, it comes back to you. You're the one who has to put in the effort. Go ahead and come to a deep squat. You are the one who has to be willing to challenge yourself. You are the one who has to change the mindset. You are the one who has to truthfully believe in you, because if you don't, I promise you that mindset's gonna win. It's going to win. The enemy is gonna get in there and tell you, you can't. You're weak. You're a failure. You need to tell him to get behind you and shut up, because you're gonna do this. Because you are strong. You're not weak. You are not a failure. All right, go ahead and sit down for me. Kick it out right here. Lean forward. Lead with your chest. I need you to think about if your kids were in the room with you, would you say those words around them? Because if you wouldn't, because remember, they listen and they learn from you. So if you're gonna sit there and talk about how you're this and you're that and you can't and you aren't able, guess what they're gonna start to say about themselves in the same situations? Go ahead and switch sides. Always picture your kids are with you. Always picture they are watching you. You're gonna teach them that the world's gonna have its own viewpoint, right? Don't let them see you give in to the lies. Go ahead and come on up. Right here. I know that they're gonna, we have to teach them, right? Hey, this world's gonna be rough. All right, you're gonna hear things, see things. People are gonna do things. People are gonna tell you that you're this, that, or the other. But you need to remind them that they are capable, that they are strong, that they can do anything they set their minds to as long as they put in the work and they are consistent and they never give up. But the thing is, they are only going to do that if they see you doing that too. Go ahead and come on up for me. Right here. Nice, good deep lunge. You can lift your back leg up if you want. Right here. I just like this because my hip flexors are pretty tight. If you wouldn't want your kids saying it to themselves, don't say it to you. All right? Go ahead and push up for me right here. I want you to grab that back leg. I do not want you grabbing your foot, your toes, your shoe, nothing. I want you grabbing at the base of your shin, right above your ankle. And if you ever need encouragement, I'm always gonna be here to give it to you. I'm always gonna remind you that you're able to do this. I never want you to do anything and feel like it's too hard, you can't do it, because you can. Even if you have to modify, so what? that means you're taking a step to getting stronger to not have to modify, right? Go ahead and switch legs. Right here. And always remember that it's the small things too. It's not just the big things. It's not about getting on the scale and seeing that you've lost 10 pounds. That's great and that's a wonderful thing, right? Go ahead and come on up. But it's also the little things. It's also being like, you know what? I couldn't do even 1 push-up full out and now I can do 5. Right? It's the little things that show progress too. It's the little things that are victories, and it's those little victories that add up over time to the bigger victories. You just have to be willing to keep pushing yourself and challenging yourself, and remember, change that mindset because you can do it. All right, go ahead and relax. You are brave, you are beautiful, you are strong, you are worthy, you are enough, and I will be here to remind you of that every single day if I have to, okay? But other than that, Mama, thank you for being here. Thank you for working out with me. Thank you for challenging yourself, pushing yourself. And I am so, so happy to have worked out with you. Come back on Wednesday for our little ab burner. And also remember, like, subscribe, make sure to invite your mama friends, hit that notification bell so that you know to come back every time that I go live or that I upload. And by the way, I'm going live this Saturday. So come join me. The link's gonna be down in the description so you can just click on that, hit notify me, and it'll let you know when I go live, okay? Right here live on YouTube, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, we're going live, all right? But other than that, also come join me on social media, hang out over there. But I hope you have a great day, night, week, weekend, whenever it is for you. And I will see you very soon.